So later this year, Drayton Manor are opening their first new roller coaster since 2011 in the form of a currently unnamed Intamin family lift and launch coaster. And it's going to be a very unique ride to this country and also to Drayton Manor. It's going to be, there's a lot we don't actually know about this attraction. It's very mysterious as well. The only thing that we really know about it is that it's an Intamin family lift and launch coaster, which is a new type of family coaster that Intamin had introduced not long ago. It's obviously going to feature, the main two elements it's going to feature that we know of are a lift hill and a launch. Even though you're seeing this video right now of a lift and launch coaster layout, that might not even be the layout of the rides that we see at Drayton Manor. Could have a completely different layout. And the other thing we know, and this hasn't even been confirmed by Drayton Manor, it's just from what we can tell from like the theming around the whole area, is that it's going to have a western theme, potentially like a sort of gold mine theme. And we know this because this brand new ride is opening as part of a new themed area, which is going to also be incorporated into a land of 3 rethemed rides that are already existing. It's going to include a retheme of The Haunting, which is a Vekoma Madhouse attraction, Drunken Barrels, which is a indoor spinning barrels type attraction, and Sheriff Shootdown, which is a shooting dark ride, which might not even be just rethemed, it might just be refurbished to fit more with the new area. Obviously, like I said, there's a lot we don't know about this ride. Drayton Manor haven't really advertised it that much apart from in that interview that Victoria Lynn did with Theme Park Worldwide, talking about the new attraction, confirming that it would be like a family lift and launch coaster. And obviously, over the past sort of couple of months, a lot of track and supports have actually arrived on the site, and a lot of preparations are being made around the whole area. New theming has gone up around the other attractions and on the whole plaza area. Loads of footers, concrete footers have gone into the for the new coaster, but vertical construction hasn't even started yet. Now, obviously, it is only mid-January. I'm pretty sure Drayton Manor is going to reopen in sometime in like probably mid to late March. This coaster will not be ready by that time because, like I said, it hasn't gone vertical yet. But like, that begs the question: when will this new ride actually open this year? If at all this year. I mean, obviously it might open this year, probably like maybe in May time. But then again, you've got to start the thing. They've got to start the entire process of building vertical construction, building the entire actual ride with the track and supports. And we're not even entirely sure if all the track has actually arrived on site yet, or how they're going to do it or what. Now, obviously, the last sort of updates for this attraction were taken during the park's Christmas event. And obviously, the Drayton Manor is actually currently closed at the moment, so it's pretty difficult to actually get in there and see any updates, see what's going on. So we don't actually know if it started vertical construction yet, but if it had, I think we would have known about it by now some way or another. Whether it be Drayton Manor confirming it online or an enthusiast taking pictures and putting it online, we don't know. But I don't think vertical construction has started yet, because if it had, we probably would have known about it. But yes, so like I said, it definitely won't be open in March. I think earliest, and I mean very earliest it could open is probably May time, probably May or June, maybe at the very latest, probably August, and that's if they're willing to open it at that time. Because like I said, they've got to go through the entire process of vertical construction. Plus, when they've done that, they've got to make all kinds of rigorous safety checks, and that's before they can even start testing it. They've got to test it through hundreds of test cycles to make sure it's perfectly safe for human riders, and it's got to be improved by inspection companies and everything in between. So it will be quite a while before it's actually ready to open. Plus, you've got all the theming around the new Western themed lands that it's going to be part of, which has got to be added in as well, but that's not as like a complicated process of building a brand new roller coaster. So yes, it will definitely be a while before this thing actually opens, but hopefully, I'm thinking delaying it until 2025 is a bit of a stretch, because even though they've still got a long way to go of the actual construction, delaying it until next year, I'm pretty sure it will open at some point this year. But like I said earlier, there's still a lot we don't know about this attraction that Drayton still have yet to confirm. All we know obviously so far is a family lift and launch coaster, Two main elements are a lift hill and a launch. It's going to have a Wild West style theme, which hasn't even been confirmed by Drayton Manor, but we've already gathered that already with the theming around the whole surrounding area. And Drayton Manor have confirmed that it will feature a surprise element that will change the ride experience depending on what time of day you ride it. Now, back when the supports were delivered on the site a few months ago, there was a label on one of the supports labelling as an Intamin spinning coaster. An enthusiast spotted this, and Drayton Manor said it was a mislabel, but people are thinking like they're just fibbing and it might actually have spinning cars. I'm not sure what the possibility of that is, because I don't think Intamin have said anywhere they can have spinning cars. They have said it can have both forwards and backwards facing seats, but I don't know about spinning cars, so it could be a mislabel, or it could have spinning cars, we don't know. I mean, that could be the surprise element that we see on the ride that changes the experience depending on what time of day you ride it. Or it might not be on the actual ride itself, it could be like a theming element, like special effects like fire or strobe lighting or smoke effects. We don't know, we'll have to find out and see later on. But I want to thank you all very much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it then please smash the like, subscribe, and comment if you would like to see in the next video. Goodbye.